Yo, this your host cousin, and I'm here with the Big Hitters Aftermath Quarterly Show. Today we're going to dive into the games of the week, the players of the month, and the well-requested ass whooping of the week. Come on, let's get into it, fellas. All right, first game I'd like to look at as far as these games of the week, it has to go to the Chiefs versus the Lions, man. All brawl out, 45-35, looked like they was both thugging it out. Quarters 1 through 4, Lions stuck with them pretty damn good. I say the difference in this game had to go down to the turnovers. I mean, you look at the offensive yards the Lions had, 459, amazing. But those turnovers, man, you cannot win a game when the other team is being efficient like this and you're giving up the ball. You just can't do it, man. You look at Matthew Stafford, this man with his 2 picks, then brought in the young buck. He said, "Hey, young buck, you come get a taste of this NFL life." And he had his welcome to the NFL moments as well, and got through him a pick as well. But you gotta let's focus on the Chiefs defense, man. And you see they got their 3 sacks. One of them, actually one coming from Tyrann Mathieu from the safety position, as well as Darren Lee from the linebacker position. And then let's look at the interceptions. Who do you see? Familiar faces again, Darren Lee and Tyrann Mathieu. Now I say this duo right here, I'm getting Ed Reed and I'm getting Ray Lewis vibes, that AFC strength. So that's some 2 guys right there you need to look out for, because I'm telling you, I'm getting them old Ravens vibes off these guys, okay? Congratulations, Chiefs, on your big win. Second game I like to look at, this divisional brawl out right here between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Oh my gosh, 33-27, but that don't really tell the story, man. Look at this thing. They had to go, and Cleveland had to pull it out in overtime. As you can see early on, Cleveland was doing their thing, balling out. And after halftime, the Ravens made some adjustments. Lamar Jackson figured it out, and he did just enough to force the overtime, but he didn't do enough to pull out the game. Now, what I say the X factor in this game has to be, who has help? Who truly has help in this game? Let's look at the Ravens real quick. Lamar Jackson. I gotta say, y'all team starts and stops with this guy. This man, you see the 200 passing yards, you see the almost 100 rushing yards. But what about your running back? What are your running back at? 16, terrible. 15, terrible. 2, This guy has no fucking help, and that is why the Ravens are currently looking for a running back inside the chat. Because this guy needs help. He can't ball out by himself. Shit, let's look at the Browns and see exactly why they're winning. He has help. Kareem Hunt cleaning up out here. 122 rushing yards. Odell Beckham being the starter he is. 133 yards. 2 touchdowns. The previous leading receiver, Jarvis Landry, a touchdown. You know, Baker Mayfield, 271 yards. Efficient guy. So that's the difference in this game. The Browns have help. Lamar Jackson doesn't. You got to get this man some help if you want to ball out. All right, we're going to move past the games of the week, and we're going to look at these players of the month. All right, since the NFC is the best side, it's only right that I stick with these guys first and see what they talking about. Offensive player of the month for the NFC. Man, a strong candidate is Russell Wilson. I looked at this guy and I say, you're balling, man. You're blowing teams out. You're almost leading the NFC in passing yards. You're getting more touchdown than the other guys. Not that many interceptions. But the reason I can't give it to you, these sacks, man. 15 of these guys, you're making your O-line look bad. You got to get rid of the ball. You're getting the yards. They're giving you the time, but sometimes you got to know when to throw that ball away, my man. And so since Russell Wilson can't get it, how about we give it to his rookie? Oh, yeah, this young buck. A fucking rookie out here with 722 receiving yards and 10 fucking touchdowns. Oh, my gosh. Now, who the fuck is guarding this guy? Right now, a rookie receiver is on pace for 3,500 receiving yards and between 35 to 40 touchdowns. That's Randy Moss numbers, man. That's Hall of Fame numbers as a rookie. Look out for this guy to be a baller for years and years to come. But defenses, you got to put a stop to him. So congratulations, DK. You are the NFC Offensive Player of the Month. Let's focus on this defensive side. Now, special mention to this guy over here, Dante Fowler, with your 10 sacks, your 3 tackles for loss. But that's all it is, a special mention, saying you're doing your thing, keep balling. But the real guy who gets this award this month for the NFC, Bobby Wagner. This guy has earned every bit of his 99 overall rating. Look at this man, 10 tackles for loss. Nobody's even close to this guy. He's only a few tackles away from leading the NFC in tackles. This guy, look at this, the 4 interceptions, man. He's leading the NFL in interceptions, tackles for loss. Oh, you thought he done? Nah, he's leading the NFC in forced fumbles. This guy has a real nose for the ball, a 6th sense. No, a 7th sense for how to get to the ball and get that ball away from you. What I recommend for this guy, you have to keep your eyes on him at every point. You got to do quick slants. You got to do drags, screens, whatever you got to do to throw this guy off. Misdirection plays, hit some of those RPOs. But you cannot allow this man to do whatever he wants to do in the NFC. So congratulations, Bobby Wagner, NFC MVP of the defense. AFC, we'll go ahead and look at y'all side and see what y'all got going on. Now for the Offensive Player of the Month for the AFC, these two guys are nice, but I got to give it to Deshaun Watson. Why? He's producing almost the same amount of yards, the same amount of touchdowns, but it's efficiency, baby. That's what we talking about, efficiency. This guy only has 2 interceptions. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all are balling because y'all get 100 attempts. He's balling because he takes care of the fucking ball. And that's why Deshaun Watson, congratulations to the Texans Offensive Player of the Month of the AFC. Keep doing your thing. Defensive wise, I got a special mention for this young guy over here because this young Ray Lewis character going on. He's balling, leading the AFC in interceptions, almost leading in tackles, you know, doing pretty good with tackles for loss. But I got to give it to the former Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller. Yeah, this man is coming back with a vengeance this year. He says he wants that sack title back. Now, the only thing that kind of threw me off about this guy is these tackles for loss. Where the hell are your tackles for loss? This man is 250 pounds of greatness, 13 sacks with no tackles for loss. But I recognize this. I know why you don't have it. Because the other OCs know who the fuck you are. The NFL knows who the fuck you are. So if you on the right side, they run into the left. If you on the left side, they run into the right. I understand. I peep game, Vaughn. I peep game, big dog. Keep doing your thing. 13 sacks, Defensive Player of the Month. Congratulations. Now for the last section of our show, we like to focus on, yeah, you know it perfectly, man. That ass whooping of the week candidates. We got 2 of these guys out here. First one goes to, oh my gosh, look at this young buck over here. The fucking Jags. You did not come to play, my boy. Not at all. 45 to fucking 3. Let me tell you something, son. Those 3 points was a courtesy points. The commissioner had to call the Broncos down and say, hey, we ain't replacing nobody this week, okay? We taking a week off. Please let that man score. This man is going to commit league suicide unless you give him 3. Those were courtesy points, my boy. You got to get better. You are fucking garbage. You didn't get above 150 yards? Come on, man. You can get that rolling around on the field. You can get that shit sleeping, man. You gotta do better, man. These turnovers, they're terrible. The way you respect your quarterback, Nick Foles. Look at this man. 5 sacks, 2 interceptions. Now I'm gonna tell you what he was thinking doing all this ass whooping that was going on. Damn it, I'm a Super Bowl MVP. Damn it, Philly looked amazing. Fuck this son in Jacksonville. Take me to the cold. Nick Foles. There's rumors that he's requesting to trade back to Philly after this ass whooping of the week. But for right now, you're going to hold this L. Congratulations, Jags. Ass whooping of the week. And this last candidate, oh boy, it warms my heart to see a divisional team get his ass whooped the way he did. Cam motherfucking Newton and the Carolina Panthers. You went up against some real G's after scoring 60s and 40s on the no-name people. And the Texans said, hey, I'm going to call your bluff. I'm going to say you ain't who you say you are. And they came out here and they spanked that ass. Oh my gosh. Mr. Cam Newton, Mr. College Park, Georgia himself, Southside, I see you, but this ain't your week, dog. First off, what the fuck is going on with your OC? You seem to get 4 to 6 sacks every single game, and this week was no difference against these real ballers, man. This man had 6 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and after that he said, "Coach, I ain't taking no more hits. Let them have the ball." Interception. "Coach, I told you I ain't doing it no more." Interception. "Give them the motherfucking ball 2 more times, because I ain't taking no more hits." Cam Newton, you got to do better. OC, get my boy some damn protection. And for that, sir, you are ass whooping of the motherfucking week. Get better. If you like the show, tell your friends. If you don't, choke on a chicken bone. Have a good day.